So last month, my friends and I decided to start a book club, mostly because we all wanted to feel like sophisticated adults but also because Jess heard there would be snacks. We picked a book none of us had read, or, let's be honest, heard of, called The Whispering Ferns, which sounded mysterious and leafy and probably full of metaphors we could pretend to understand. Everyone swore they'd read it, and we even made a group chat called Fern Friends which, in retrospect, should have been our first red flag. When the first meeting rolled around, everyone arrived suspiciously early, looking either very confident or very guilty. We were all waiting for someone else to admit they hadn't read the book, but instead, we went around the circle, each offering increasingly vague comments. "I really liked the way the ferns whispered," said Tom, looking at the snack table instead of our faces. Sarah nodded sagely and added, "The protagonist's journey was so fern-like." None of us questioned what that meant, possibly because we were all trying to figure out if fern-like was a compliment. About 20 minutes in, it became clear that nobody had actually opened the book, but instead of admitting defeat, Jess suggested we reconstruct the plot based on the title and the cover art, which, unhelpfully, just featured a bunch of ferns and a squirrel in a bow tie. What followed was a collaborative masterpiece involving a time-traveling botanist, a squirrel mafia, and a forbidden romance between a spore and a pine cone. At one point, we debated whether ferns could be haunted by the ghosts of past houseplants, but decided that was too far-fetched. Somehow, this all made perfect sense after the second bottle of wine. We finally wrapped up the meeting by assigning ourselves the next book, The Silent Lake, and promising, again, that we'd actually read it next time. As we dug into dessert and debated the ethics of aquatic ducks, Tom summed it up perfectly. Turns out, fiction is a lot more fun when you write it during dessert.